Presented by Lazy Boy Studios. Previously on Dungeon Tales. Our loggers are being terrorized by a white moose.
I guess we can kill this thing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Where is it?
It's in the forest.
Oh, we have to do all the work?
Well, I think we should split up because I feel good about myself.
The wolf knocks you over as he's chomping on your arm.
Alright.
And that's actually where we're going to end things this week on Dungeon Tales.
I don't get to kill my moose.
Not this week.
Please? I already rolled.
Next week, we'll find out what happens. Did Relentless kill the moose?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Did Priska get eaten by wolves?
Oh god.
Does Krillin even care? Find out next time on Dungeon Tales, Icewind Dale. Welcome to Dungeon Tales. It is I, Chaz Smith, your Dungeon Master. And here are your players. I'm going to start with the guy behind me.
You make me sound like some creepy weirdo that just sits behind you all the time.
That is exactly what you are. What's your name?
Hi, I'm creepy weirdo number 1, Chris. I play Relentless.
Awesome. And then, Otto von Cross.
Hi, my name is Tyler Jelonic, and I play Krillin.
Awesome. And finally...
Hi, my name is Gabie, and I play Priska.
Alright. So last where we left our adventurers, we had Relentless engaging battle with a moose. Priska downed by wolves, and it was starting to get scarier. And Krillin taking a very nice nap. And this is where we're going to start. Krillin, I would like you to make a perception check.
Wait, isn't he sleeping though?
Yes, technically, but he's also close to waking up.
Maybe he can think of us while he's dreaming.
Okay, so...
Dumbass tourist.
Exactly. So, you wake up as you hear a... And...
What's that?
Sounds like a moose is dying. Or giving birth or something.
It was both.
Yeah. And it seems to be coming towards your left. I know you're still on the ground, but it's towards your left. What do you...
my left.
I mean, it's not like his left and right changed if he was still on the ground or standing up.
It's a little different.
I mean, if I was standing up, I would probably face the other direction.
Okay, that's your own personal thing.
He's got Zoolander disease. He can't turn left.
I can't turn left, Papa.
Alright, anyways. What does Krillin do?
So there's a moose on my left.
Oh, you hear that noise.
Or I just hear the noise.
Yeah.
So I do another perception check to see what it was. See what it is.
Okay. I would
Or
suggest...
would that be investigation?
Yeah, I'd suggest an investigation check instead.
14.
Alright, so you start walking towards that direction. And eventually you see Priska with a wolf on top of her and 6 other wolves surrounding her. Roll initiative.
So he guessed the animal wrong?
6.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
What was Priska's initiative again?
I don't remember. I just remembered the order. But I believe...
You do?
Yeah, I remember the order of the wolves and whatnot.
Wolf
What
number
was
1.
the order?
Well, 4 wolves went before you, and then 3 after.
That's 7.
Yep, there's 7 wolves.
I
I
didn't
thought you
kill
said
any.
there was 6.
No, there's one wolf
Oh,
on top.
no, you said there's one on top of her. And then there's 6 more.
Why did you laugh?
Because
You're
it's on top of
evil.
you?
Okay.
No, because the wolf is on top of you.
Killing me.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't laughing at that part.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we got your initiative, but I think actually I'm going to give you an opportunity attack because no one else has noticed you yet. So,
I don't know what that is.
well, that means that if you choose, you can attack right now.
What are my other options? Just run away?
It is an
Go back
option.
to
Can I join the wolves?
You can do anything you can imagine.
That is so mean.
I just walk over and kill Prisca. I'm one of you now, wolves.
What the fuck? They still wouldn't accept you into their tribe.
I don't know. It depends on his rolls.
Okay, so I attack the wolf that is on top of Prisca
Okay. What are you attacking with?
and go. No, means no, Mr. Wolf. How far away from them am I?
Let's say you're about 10 feet away from him right now.
Okay, so I attack with my trident then.
All right, you throw it at him.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll to attack.
Oh, to attack. Whoops. 22 to hit.
Okay, that definitely hits. Roll for damage.
8.
Okay, good. So you see your trident go right into the wolf, and it knocks the wolf off of Prisca, and he's down on the ground, but gets back up. But he looks bad. Plus your trident.
Is my trident stuck into him?
Yep, it's still in him.
Oh, well.
No, it came back like a boomerang.
Hey, you came out. Good trident. Good trident.
Okay, cool. Now the other wolves recognize that you're there, and they growl.
And they drop their die.
And they drop their die. Lose their chance to attack.
Oh, no, my die.
Okay, so... Alright, so 4 of the wolves try to attack Krillin after they realize he's there and he's a threat, and they all miss.
Stupid wolves.
And now it's Prisca's turn again. Now, Prisca,
Yay!
you've been knocked prone, so you can't go anywhere with this movement.
I've been what now?
Well, the wolf knocked you over.
You're on the ground.
You're on the ground. So you have to stand back up, and that will be your movement for this turn. But then you'll still have an action.
Yeah. So I can stand up and still stab someone.
Yeah, if they're still in range, which they pretty much are.
You
Yeah.
just stand up.
I don't see what the
That was
problem
a hell
is.
of a movement.
Okay, wait. Which one's nearby me?
The one that Tyler basically harpooned with his trident.
And he
And
killed it, didn't he?
nope, it's still alive.
Oh. Well, then I guess I'll do that one, because, might as well get it out of its misery.
Sure. All right, what do you do?
Okay. So I use my dagger, because it's, super close by.
Okay, roll to attack.
Uh-huh. To hit is 15.
Okay, that does it.
Does that hit?
Oh, it hits him. And now,
What's his, wait, can you tell me? No, you can't. I know you can't,
I
but,
can't.
still, I want to know.
well, you hit him. That's what you know. Now roll for damage.
It's just 5.
All right, so you slash that wolf's throat with your dagger, and it falls over dead.
Why is throat?
Well, I don't know, Prisco. Why did you choose his throat?
I don't want to do his throat.
Okay.
Can I do like
what do
his
you-
heart instead?
You want to do what? Did you say his part? What part
His
are you referring to? Oh, his heart.
His heart.
So she's gonna stab him in his heart, and then the knife gets caught, and she rips the heart out
No.
while it's still beating.
No.
Okay. Sure.
I just feel like stabbing the heart quickly stops everything, and then like I feel like the throat is like harsher.
I don't know that it is, but instead of describing which one is worse, let's just say that you basically grabbed it by the back of its neck and rammed the dagger into its heart, and then it fell over dead.
Okay.
All right, cool. So now, all right. So 2 more wolves go for Priska, and they miss. And now it's Krillin's turn again.
So now all the wolves are like close to me, right?
Except there are 2 that are over by Priska.
Well, 4 of them are close.
Yeah.
So I slash at one with my longsword.
Okay, roll to attack.
It's a 14.
Okay, you got him. Roll for damage.
8.
Good. So you slash him with the longsword, and he looks pretty bloody. All right. So now we've got 1 more wolf. And Krillin, what's your AC again?
18.
Yeah. So 1 more wolf goes to attack you, and he misses. All right. So now we go back over to Relentless with his moose.
Alright, so those of you who remembered, I already rolled. So I screenshot that shit so I didn't forget it. So I got a nat 20 on my next attack. And I did 23 damage to this moose.
Yeah. What did you attack him with?
My great axe.
So you, Relentless, picked up his great axe and went, "This is 1 moose too many." Charges the moose, jumps up in the air, and splits the moose's skull with his great axe.
Actually, I don't split his skull.
You don't split his skull?
No, I need it.
He
What I
chops
do...
off the head.
Yeah, it's fine. That'll work.
Okay. He, instead of doing a vertical motion, he does a horizontal motion and chops off the moose's head.
Wait. Wouldn't it be vertical if I'm chopping off his head?
Not the way that I'm swinging it.
Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so I chop off his head.
It's a little more diagonal, I suppose.
Anyways.
It depends which plane you're looking at.
He's dead. It's fine.
That moose is dead.
So then I skin him, and I wear his fur, and I take his skull, and I wear that, and now I'm going to go...
Seriously, you're gonna wear his fur right now? It's not treated, it's all bloody.
The point is so that I look like a moose, and I smell like a moose.
Wet.
So
You
then...
smell like a dead, rotting carcass.
It ain't rotten yet. I was fast.
Okay. So what do you do now?
Now I go search for the white moose.
Okay. So you go search for the white moose. So you should roll another survival check.
Okay.
Also, DM.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to let you know, because I'm probably going to forget later. I have advantage on my survival checks. I keep on forgetting that.
Oh, okay. Well, you have
So
advantage. I expect you to remember.
You can
No,
press it
you
and
have
hold
to remember
it.
for me.
If you right-click it, you can hit advantage, by the way, and it will roll it twice for you.
Oh,
I learned
I
that.
do right click.
The more you know. Anyways, what you roll on your survival check?
I got a 17.
Okay, you find some moose tracks. What do you
Excellent.
do?
I use the moose's legs that I'm now wearing, and I walk through the moose tracks.
Okay. All right. So after searching for an hour, you find another moose, an ordinary brown moose.
Does he recognize me?
He's not looking at you right now. Let's say you came up from behind him.
Okay, that sounds very suspicious.
Relentless, no.
I'm not that feral yet. Okay. I guess I will.
Wait, relentless yet?
Yeah.
So at some point in time, you're gonna fuck a moose?
No.
Ew!
In the
What
meantime,
is this?
alright, so I'm going to jump onto the moose.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna fuck it, okay? I'm not fucking any moose. Just need to clarify that. I'm gonna try to find a better word besides mount him. And because I'm going to ride the moose. This is just gonna be worse.
You're gonna ride him, huh?
Not that way.
Alright,
But that moose is going to know where it came from.
so why don't you roll an animal handling check then?
Because I feel disturbed right now. I got a 24. It's a nat 20.
Alright, so the moose never would have expected it. He smells another moose come up from behind him. And then he goes, wait, that guy smells dead. He starts to run away a little bit, but that doesn't stop Relentless. Relentless does the biggest jump that he could possibly muster and then grabs a hold and gets onto the moose. And I'm guessing holding onto his antlers.
Yes.
Now I want you to make a strength saving throw.
That's easy. I got a 21.
Okay, so the moose bucks and tries to throw Relentless off. And
Put him into a chokehold.
Relentless and determined.
but
Relentless is relentless.
Relentless is relentless. And that moose finally stops and gives up.
just lay back and let it happen, moose.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna fuck you.
Alright, so what you should know about the moose is the moose moves 40 feet as walking and 80 feet
So now I
dashing.
can search faster.
Yeah. Alright, so
I'm gonna add that to my extras. Now have a moose.
now we head back to the wolves, Krillin and Priska.
So there's 6 still, right?
Yeah, there's 6 still. Alright, question, Priska, what's your AC again?
Too high.
Too high, is it?
Yeah. It's 15.
Alright, so one wolf runs up to you and bites you.
Ouch.
Yeah. And it does 8 damage. 8 piercing damage.
Ouch. Okay.
And now you must make a strength saving throw.
Oh my god, it's a beautiful, beautiful 5.
Awesome. So that wolf knocks you over.
Okay. It's because I'm so small, okay?
Yeah, that's what it is. All right. Now let me roll for these other wolves. Okay. So, Krillin, it is your turn again.
Okay, so,
Wait, and then after Krillin I go? Or what?
Well, there's more wolves. And then...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what happened is that more wolves tried to attack.
Fine.
And they missed. So I just didn't feel like saying anything about it.
Okay.
so the wolf that I hit with longsword last turn, I attack it again.
Okay.
The 14 to hit.
You got him? You do it with your longsword again?
I did 5 damage.
All
I
right.
got my longsword again.
Cool. So you strike him with your longsword again, and then he falls over dead. All right. So we have another wolf tries to attack Krillin, and he misses. And another wolf tries to attack Krillin, and he also misses. These wolves are getting even more wary now. Okay, so these wolves keep trying to attack both Krillin and Priska, even though.
What about me?
Yeah, what about you?
I don't get a turn?
I'm getting to it right now. I'm explaining what happened before it's your turn again.
Okay.
So they try to attack you, and even Priska, when she's on the ground, which would have been a lot easier to attack her. She kept like rolling out of the way, and they're like, "Hey, stop that!" And yeah. So now it's Priska's turn again.
Okay. So I take my dagger again.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I just like try to hit the closest one.
Sure. All right. So roll to
Okay.
attack.
And that's...
You didn't bother getting up, like you're still on the ground.
Is there one close? No, I guess like it depends.
There's a couple that just tried to attack you, so there's a couple that are close to you.
Yeah, like I do like a kind of like I get up and I stab, like a boom, like a boom, boom.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying, like a thrum.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
So that's 16 to hit.
Okay, you got him. And roll for damage.
And it's a 5 for damage again.
Okay, so you stab your dagger into this one wolf, thrum, and he's like, "Ouch, that hurt," and he backs up from you. He's a little bloody, but he's still up.
Okay.
Then we go back over to Relentless.
Okay, so I've mounted my moose.
You've mounted your moose. The moose has been properly mounted.
Bueno. Alright, so now me, dressed as a moose on top of a moose, are going to go searching for the white moose.
Okay, cool. So make another survival check.
17.
Okay, 17. So you find more moose tracks. There was another brown moose.
Me and my other moose take him down and add him to the search party.
Wait, so you take him down or you add him to the search party?
Well, we tie him up and convince him to join the search party through our animal handling skills.
Okay. Why don't you explain to me how you're going to do?
So I'm going to get off my moose and I'm going to use charades with my moose. And I'm going to point at us and point at the other moose and talk about how 2 is less than 3, so 3 is better than 2. And my moose is going to understand because we have that bond now. And we're going to capture the other moose, have him join us, and eventually I'll find every fucking brown moose there is in this forest till I find the white moose. Until then, I'll have a search party of mooses, and no one can stop me.
Okay. I think you're going to have to give me an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, my lowest was a 23, and my highest was a 23. I'm sorry, my lowest was a 22, and my highest was a 23.
Okay, so through charades, this other moose seems to understand what you're saying. and he goes, "Yeah, I suppose what you're saying makes sense." Obviously he doesn't say this, but...
His name's not Moosey, by the way.
With his nods, he goes, "All right." And the other moose speaks, giving a few grunts, because that's what mooses sound like.
Sounds part donkey, but okay.
Yep, and yeah, so now this other moose is following you as you continue.
Excellent. So me and my other party of mooses, I'm still pretending to be a moose the whole time, by the way, and we continue our search.
Okay, cool. Back to the wolves. All right, so one wolf goes to attack Krillin, and your armor is just too good. He bites onto your arm, and you basically just shake him off. There's no damage to it. Another wolf tries to do the same thing, and you basically push him before he can even bite your arm. And then another wolf tries to attack Priska, and she just moves out of the way, and he misses. And then it is Krillin's turn again.
Okay, so there is a wolf by Priska.
Yep.
And how far away from me are they?
You guys stayed roughly in the same spot, so it's still about 10 feet away.
Okay.
Plus the wolf that died with your trident in it is over near Priska.
Wait.
Okay.
There's a trident near me?
Yeah. Krillin's trident, he had thrown it into the wolf that was on top of you, and it was still stuck in him, basically.
So technically, I could grab it and use it?
Technically, you could.
Interesting.
So, the other wolf that's next to Priska, I throw my javelin at it.
Okay. Roll to attack.
It's an 18.
That gets him. Roll for damage.
It does 6 damage.
Okay. So you throw that javelin into the wolf near Priska, and it falls over dead. And now your javelin is stuck in that dead wolf. All right. So a few more wolves try to attack, and they miss. Now, it's Priska's turn again.
Yay! Okay, so I want to try to use the Krillin's turn. Wow, tool.
Trident.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. There's also a javelin nearby you.
No, but I feel like the trident is more like damaging, isn't it? I feel like it's bigger.
I'm actually not sure how the stats compare, but it's fine. So you pick up the trident, you're just gonna have to add that to your inventory and equip it so you can use it.
If you throw it with one hand, it's a 1d6 plus.
Well, she'd have to use
modifier.
Because she's so short, she'd have to use 2.
Yeah, but add-on with 2 hands, it's a 1d8.
Yeah, but for her, it'd still be 1d6 because she has disadvantage because of her size.
Okay.
Shit.
What?
I should have done something else.
What did you do?
Okay. So to hit, it's a 10.
Okay. So you got the trident, and you're like, it would be really cool to kill one of these wolves with a trident. And you sort of jab it at a wolf, and the wolf sees you coming and just backs away.
Okay.
All right. So then it's a couple of wolves' turn. And, man, they're just missing all over the place. So now it's Krillin's turn again.
Okay.
Okay. What does Krillin do?
So, I take my longsword out and I slash at one of the wolves near me.
Okay. Roll to attack.
It's a 14.
Okay, you hit him. Roll for damage.
3 damage.
Okay. So, you slash at one of the wolves near you, and it's like, oh, ouch, that was a scratch. Now, of course, as a wolf, it just goes, and then, now it's another wolf's turn. Okay, so some more wolves try to attack both Krillin and Priska, and they're just missing. They're not having great luck. Now it's Priska's turn.
Okay, I use the trident again.
Okay, roll to attack.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
Okay, that hits. Roll for damage.
Yay. And then I just press the normal d6, right?
Yeah. I mean, if it gives you both options, I think you can use them.
No, Chris
Like,
said she has to do the d6.
Yeah, she has to do the
Because
1.
there's the 1d6 and then there's the 1d8.
You have to use...
It gives me both.
Yeah, but you have to use 1d6 because of your size. It gives you both no matter what.
Okay, so 1d6 then.
But technically, Chaz is the DM. He can decide.
It's true.
It's up to you. I'm just
Not
saying.
you.
Wow, harsh. Anyways, I was just saying those are the rules.
Is this not a democracy?
No. It's a dictatorship.
Welcome to Russia.
All right,
Okay, well, I can fine with either one. I rolled a d6 and I got a 7, so I'm okay with that.
Wait, you rolled a d6 and you got a 7?
Because she has her
Because
modifier.
I got +2.
Oh, okay.
Yes, my d6 has the hidden 7 feature.
Okay, cool. So, you get 7 damage. You jab your trident into a wolf, and that wolf was the one that Krillin had just attacked, and it falls over dead. The other wolves, seeing that its comrades are now dead, run off. You know, fuck this shit. Of course, they say that in wolf. And so, yeah, they run off.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So, now we go back over to Relentless.
So I guess I'm doing another survival check.
Oh, yeah.
And his posse of mooses.
Yes. Alright, let's see what my skills got. 20.
Okay. Cool. So, you find moose tracks.
I got a 2.
Okay.
I'm going to use my digital one next time.
So, that is another brown moose that you find.
Alright, I'm going to use... You want me to do another disadvantage animal handling check to add him to the party?
If that's what you're going to try to do.
Well, he's not listening. So I guess he's going to die.
Well, what did you get?
I got an 11.
Okay. So, between you and the other 2 mooses that you brought with you, you tried to explain to this new moose that you just encountered that it would be best if you guys traveled together in a herd. Right? And he goes, "No, man, I do my own thing." Of course, he says that in moose, which is like, "Rrr." It's really simple. It's just that one grunt.
Wow, okay. In that case, I'm going to convince him through intimidation, and I'm going to lock my horns with his horns.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
I got a 22.
Okay, so you lock your horns with his horns, and you guys are like doing this moose mating ritual almost.
Mating ritual, Jesus.
Because that's what mooses do when they fight over their mates, is they clash their horns together.
Oh, I thought you meant like I was about to fuck him. I was like, nah.
Nope.
Stop fucking the mooses.
Yeah, so the other 2 mooses that are with you are actually kind of confused because they're like, we're all male. What female are they fighting over right now?
Life.
And so your horns clash, and then the other one sort of gives up, but then he just runs away.
I chase him down.
Okay,
I will ride my other mooses. They will go at 80 feet a turn.
All right, we'll make an investigation check.
Okay, I got a 16.
Okay, so you're keeping up with this moose, even though he's running at top speed right now.
Yes, I'm riding the 2 mooses with 1 foot on the back of each, like that Chuck Norris commercial where he's on those airplanes.
Okay, and so Chris is on, Relentless is on the moose hunt. All right, we're going to go back over to Krillin and Priska. All right, so are you guys going to say anything to each other? Or you guys are just...
I love it. Oh, I want to high five Krillin, but then I'm scared of rejection. So I had actually planned to message him, "Hey, I'm going to high five you," so that he went with it. But I forgot to do that.
Okay, so Priska goes to high five. Does Krillin leave her hanging?
Priska, give me my trident and javelin.
Do you leave me hanging then?
Give me my stuff back first.
I don't know. I feel like he needs to high five me first.
Oh, okay, well, pretend...
Oh, I can tell him that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not your mediator. You can just talk to him.
Okay, so...
What if you high five me first?
Okay, so I give I kneel down, and I give Priska a high five.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So you high five.
And I put my hand up, and her little tiny hand touches my hand.
Why do you say it so oddly?
Okay, cool. So that happened. All right. I'm assuming that the weapons are picked up and given back.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have his javelin, but I guess I can pick it up and give it to him.
Yeah.
Well, you're right next to it, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
You were technically kind of closer to it, so you could have walked over and picked it up. All right, cool. So, what do you guys do now?
Well, we have to find the moose things, right? Or what are we doing?
Yep, you're right, but it's up to you. What are you gonna do?
Krillin, we should look for these moose things, right?
I want to go get all the pelts off the wolves.
Okay.
All the what?
Pelts.
Pelts.
So, there's 4 wolves that you've killed. So you can...
What are pelts?
They're the fur of the wolf.
Why? You want to skin them?
Yeah, 'cause you sell them.
Yeah, So you have 4 wolf pelts. You spend an hour or two pelting all these wolves. It's now daytime. It's morning time.
We spent the night pelting.
Yeah. No.
Skinning.
you-
That's the term.
You actually spent
or pelting.
both you and Relentless spent most of the night looking for mooses, actually. Actually, Relentless spent the whole night looking for mooses and then herding them as well. Relentless is a couple of hours ahead of you right now, actually. And so Krillin and you spend a couple of hours skinning these mooses, and you now have 4 wolf pelts.
Oh, the pelts is the fur.
Yep.
Wait, how do we skin mooses and get wolf pelts?
Same thing, really. They're actually the same animal, believe it or not. You skin the wolves, and you get moose pelts. No, shit. No. You skin the wolves, and you get wolf pelts.
Okay. Hey, so, it's not coming up in the menu thing.
What?
Wolf pelt?
Yeah, wolf pelts, fur, skin, anything.
Yeah,
Find it.
I don't think that's a normal item that people...
Just add something in your others.
Yeah,
other extras.
you can just add
type it in.
You can just add it as an extra.
Okay, I thought it would be like a normal thing.
Nope,
Sorry.
it's very unnormal. You sick freak. Skinning a wolf.
Hey, I'm not the one who fucks mooses.
So, okay, is it still our turn or?
Yeah. You guys can still do stuff. We got a
Krillin,
couple of hours to catch up on Relentless.
so Krillin, are you ready to look for these moose things?
Okay.
Please search.
So, I'm supposing that you're leading, right, Priska?
I mean, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, but whoever's leading is going to be rolling. So.
Oh yeah, I'll roll.
Okay, cool. So, make
I rolled
us...
twice, right?
Yeah, you have advantage, so make a survival check.
Okay, 17.
Okay, cool. You definitely find moose tracks. And do you go after these moose tracks?
No, I decide to go the other way.
You decide to go the other way?
Yes.
Okay, well, make another survival check then.
No, I'm going after them.
I mean, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so you go after them, and you find another brown moose.
Oh.
What do you do?
I mean, I don't need to do anything with this moose.
Yeah, you don't need to. But what do you do?
I look for another track.
Okay, make another survival check.
And I get the same exact number. I get a 7.
With your advantage?
Yeah, I did it twice, and they both came with to 7.
Okay, well, you didn't find any tracks this time, after searching for
Did
an
I
hour.
find anything else?
No, not this time.
But, like, nothing bad happens to me.
Not this time.
Okay.
Alright, so make another survival check.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, well, that was a natural 20 plus 3, so it's 23. I feel like I don't need to roll again.
No, that should be fine. Okay, so you definitely find moose tracks.
Does it lead me to the white moose?
Honestly, after rolling all the numbers, no, it didn't. But
Are you sure?
but I'm gonna just speed this up
Maybe
a little bit.
Krillin can persuade you otherwise.
Here's 1 gold piece.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. But I am gonna.
How about 2 gold pieces?
I am gonna speed this up a little bit. So after a few days of searching between both you and Relentless, which you guys haven't met back
With
up,
Krillin.
and Krillin also, but Relentless is amassing a herd of mooses, and Krillin and you are just finding mooses and going like, God damn it, we need a white goddamn moose. So, after little days of doing this, Priska finally finds something very interesting.
Ooh.
So you follow these tracks, and they lead you to a large circular indentation in a snowy hillside. Rising from the middle of this circle is a triangular gnomon of a beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. Now, a gnomon is the hand, you might say, of a compass. It's the part that sticks up, so you can be able to tell what time it is. I said a compass, but I meant a sundial. And
wait, tell me again what I find. So I find a big circle.
yeah, so rising in the middle of this circle, because you see a circular indentation in a snowy hillside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And rising from the middle of this circle is a triangular gnomon of a beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. And you see these 10-foot high trees are hugging the circle's eastern edge, and it has evergreens growing around it and on top of it, and you see these trees are sort of sheltering what looks like a sarcophagus buried under the snow, and it's enclosed by a half circle of pale blue crystal pillars. And now north of that is a delicately carved gazebo made of marble, and south of that is a row of outward-facing white marble statues atop granite pillars. So you and Krillin see all of this. What?
Okay, well, I turn to Krillin and I'm like, "Do you know what this is?"
No.
All right. So, can I do like an investigation check or something so that I can find out more about what I'm doing?
Yeah. You can do an investigation check.
How do I suck when I have advantage on this stuff? Okay. So that was a 20.
Okay. So that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. How do I
No,
suck?
I got a 6 and it was a nat 1 plus 5.
Oh.
And so I was like, oh my god, the next one better be good. And then it was a 15 plus 5.
Wait, do you get advantage on investigation checks also?
Yeah, it was an A.
Ah, interesting. Okay, fair enough.
What can I say?
Alright, so, yeah. You investigate. You go further in, right? And first part is you see 6 elevated white marble statues arranged in a line, and they depict slender robed figures facing northward. The engraving on their faces have been worn away by the wind, but pointed ears make the statues identifiable as elves. What do you do?
Can I do a history check? Would that like tell me more about like what this means to me?
You can do a history check.
Okay, well, I get advantage on this too. My first one was 14, and my other one was 9. So I'm gonna go with the 14.
Okay, so you think up in what you know of history, and all you can really tell is that these are statues of elves. You're not even sure which elves or why they're here.
There's a lot of pressure. I don't know what to do. Krillin?
What?
Okay, you suck as a tour guide.
No, like, what do you want? Did you want to ask me something?
Okay, well, what do you think we should do?
About what?
About what we're seeing.
Well, those statues are...
No, I know what they are.
I got a 5 on my history check, Chad.
Okay. Krillin also knows nothing about this, but he actually knows even less than what Friska knows.
Those are statues of, like, pointy-eared things. It signifies something to someone.
Kazzy?
Yeah.
I do a nature check. Can I do that?
Okay. What are you doing a nature check on?
Well, it says your intelligent nature check measures your ability to recall lore about terrain, plants, and animals, the weather, and natural cycles. I don't know. Is this like terrain or something?
I mean,
no,
not really.
It's like mountains and
Animals?
rocks.
Is there... Okay, well, it's a natural cycle. I feel like there's nature around me.
Well, there is nature around you, but I'm not sure it's going to give you the answer that you're looking for.
Well, wasn't there something with trees?
Well, just that they're around.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. I got a nat 20 on it, so I was very excited about what I could find with it.
You take a look around, and you're like, yeah, there's a lot of evergreen trees here. In fact, these exact evergreen trees, their needles will stay on all year round because they're evergreen. But also, they smell quite nice.
Okay, what about an Arcana check? Would that tell me anything? Is there like magic items around me?
Okay, why don't you make an Arcana check?
Okay, so I got a 24 on that one.
Okay, so you make an Arcana check, and you see that around each statue, that there's an aura of magic around each of them, and you can tell.
Ooh.
Well, that's basically all you can tell with an Arcana check.
It says recall lore about spells, magic items.
Yeah, well, you don't recall lore about these statues, but you can tell that there's magic around them.
Oh, hey, I want to do something.
All right.
Okay, so I have divine senses.
Okay.
Or a
Ooh.
divine sense. So I can detect if these statues are affected by good or evil.
And I told Krillin that there was like some magic under these.
Not under,
statues.
they're around.
Around. Same thing.
Okay. So, alright, so you use your divine sense.
Yeah, so I use my divine sense on it. On the statues.
Alright. Well, from the statues, you don't necessarily detect good or evil, but you do sort of detect further in that there does seem to be an evil presence nearby.
Further where?
So there's the statues, and then remember I talked about the gnomon of the compass. So that's right behind the statues. And then there's that's pretty much all you see from your location.
So which one had the evilness?
Well, I didn't
compass?
say that he saw evilness specifically, but he could tell that there was evil nearby, and like in front of you guys, you sensed evil nearby, further in.
Well, I don't want to mess with evil. Krillin?
Well, I am evil, so.
So I guess we can, Krillin can just give himself up. Like, we can, use him as, like, prey, or... What do you do when you offer something up? What's it called?
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think I'm more evil than this thing. So, so let's see. I walk over to I'm like running from the statues right now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I push on the statues with all my might.
Okay. So why don't you make a strength check?
16.
All right. The statue stays there. You could tell it moves a little bit, but you would need more strength in order to do it.
Oh, cool. Okay. So I turn to Priska and say, Priska, help me push the statue.
Yeah, I'll help him. I'll help you.
Okay.
Help you.
So both of you make another strength check.
Oh,
I got
so strong.
a 20.
Okay. What did Priska get?
I got a 21.
All right. So yeah, between the both of you, you're able to knock down the statue, and so it falls over into the snow.
Into the what?
Into the snow nearby you.
And does anything else happen?
I didn't even know it was snowing.
Yeah, there's snow all around you guys. No, that's all that happens.
What about the magic around it?
It's still there.
There was no, like, trapdoor under the statues?
Not this one, anyways.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna cut back to Relentless for a moment. So Relentless, with his pack of mooses. What is the proper term? Is it a herd?
Yeah.
A herd. Okay, so a herd of mooses, which is.
Of course, I've heard of mooses. There's a flock of them right there.
Yes, and that flock contains 5.
6 if you count me.
We're not counting you. You're not a moose.
Man can dream.
So, he comes up and he sees a gazebo. And in the middle of the gazebo sits an unlit stone brazier. Its bowl's 20 inches in diameter. The brazier is full of snow and pine needles that the winds have swept away from the gazebo's polished marble floor. What do you do?
Well, I guess I'll empty out the brazier.
Yes, the brazier.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna open up that brazier and look inside.
That sounds creepy as fuck. But okay. I'm going to clean it out of all the snow and pine needles.
Okay, you do that.
Great. Then you have to roll. I'm so good at this.
It was a simple thing. There's maybe a few pine needles left in there because you know how hard it is to get pine needles out of shit. But
That's why you pee in it.
There's relentless pee into the brazier.
No, I'm just saying that's how you get pine needles out of stuff.
Okay, we're gonna just...
I'm pretty sure that would just put pee into it.
But then you got people peeing in their shit with pine needles, and now they have pee and pine needles in their shit.
Wait, they're peeing in their shit?
Stuff, I mean.
So are you shitting somewhere then peeing in it?
How did we get so off rails?
Okay, relentless, once you pee in the brazier, how do you get the pee out of the brazier?
That's for bigger brain people to think with.
Okay, so does relentless pee in the brazier?
No, I don't pee in the brazier.
Do not pee in the brazier, relentless.
I hear the dumb tour guide in my head. Don't pee in the brazier.
Relentless, don't pee in the brazier.
Okay, so, good. Alright, so you empty it out. What else do you do?
I guess I do a perception check to see what's around me.
Sure.
I got a nat 1.
You see nothing. All you see is what I described to you before, and you've heard nothing before. Meanwhile, the sound of the elf statue is toppling over, and there's a loud thump, and there's snow, and there's birds squawking as they fly away. But Relentless does not notice any of that going on whatsoever.
Sounds like rain.
It does sound like rain.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll look around and I see what else is there in the landscape.
Okay. So as you continue walking, you see a set of stairs ascending to a superior plane. No, just kidding. They're going up, but you see it just goes up to like an open face thing. You're not sure what it goes up to.
Okay. I sent Moose Scout number 1 to go check it out and report back to me.
Alright, make an animal handling check for me.
Okay, I'm not using this die anymore.
What did it say?
Alright, that one's just as shit. Alright, so I got a 7 the first time.
Okay, so Relentless tries to explain to the moose that he needs to go up there and then come back and tell him what's going on. And he's doing like all these weird sort of dances and whatnot to try and convey the message. And the moose just like stares at him.
Okay, so I go to Moose Scout number 2 and I try again, but with my proficiency bonus. And I got an 18.
Okay, so the moose nods and then starts ascending the staircase. And when you don't see him anymore, you hear him go...
Okay. I pretend I know what that means, and I keep looking around.
Alright. Now, I want Krillin and Priska to make a perception check.
4.
Okay, Priska.
My perception check is 17.
Okay, so Priska hears the moose go... and Krillin doesn't. He's staring into the depths of his mind, trying to wonder why did his plan of pushing down the elf statue not work.
I'm trying to wonder.
You're trying to wonder, man.
You haven't gotten to the step of thinking
I
yet.
really want to wonder why it didn't work.
The first step is trying to think. The second step is succeeding.
All right. So, Priska, you hear this moose?
Okay, so I turn to Krillin and I say, Krillin, did you hear that?
Hear what?
It was like a moose, like making a noise.
No, I didn't hear that.
I think we should investigate and find out where it was coming from.
Okay.
All right. So, if you look into your immediate surroundings, there is the 6 elf statues. One has fallen over, the 5 that are still standing, and they each have about 10 feet of distance in between them. And there's trees, that are nearby, but it's not so around. But if you look ahead of the elf statue that's fallen over, you see there's a path that goes into a further place. You can't exactly tell what it is yet, but it looks like a giant sundial.
Do I and or do Krillin and I see it? Or
It's more Priska than it is Krillin, but I think I had explained at least part of this to Krillin before, so he's aware of some of it.
Okay. So I point to the staircase or whatever.
In this case, there's no staircase. It's just a direct path.
What is it?
You see sort of like a path to this giant sundial.
Well, okay, so I point to it and I tell Krillin, let's go that way.
Okay.
All right. So, you go further in, and rising from the center of the circular depression is a tall, triangular crystal gnomon, a device one typically finds in the middle of a sundial. It is thick near the base and narrows to a sharp point at the top. The snow around the gnomon has melted away, revealing a circle of symbols carved into the stone around it. The symbols depict phases of the moon, suggesting that the circular depression is not a sundial, but a moondial. Something has punched a rough hole in the wall in the northwest edge of the depression, creating a dark opening that leads under the hill. What do you guys do?
How big is the opening?
It's big enough that you guys could walk through it. It looks like almost a tunnel, but you can clearly see that it wasn't made to be a tunnel.
So I could walk through it?
You might have to lean down a little bit, but not too much.
Okay.
Okay. So I see a tunnel, basically.
Yeah, and the giant moon dial.
Okay, I
What time
think
is
to myself, what should I do?
What time is it?
So about this time, after your few days of finally finding this place, let's say it's actually still somewhat early, mid-afternoon. Let's go with mid-afternoon. Let's say it's about 3 p.m. So not too early, but mid-afternoon.
Okay. So we can't read the moon dial right now.
No.
So I'm gonna say, Pruska, let's go through this tunnel. Pruska, let's go through this tunnel.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So you guys go over to the hole, and you see it opens up, and then as you walk through, it leads to this spacious chamber that's tucked under the hill, and there's bones all over the place, and it holds the sleeping forms of several harmless animals. There's foxes, there's hares, there's goats, there's owls, there's wolf pups, there's young bears, and they're all just sharing the space peacefully.
Wolf pups?
Yep.
Oh.
So, now, what you see in here is also the white moose.
Dead?
Why are we hunting the white moose again?
Well, you remember that Silvira told you that the White Moose was terrorizing the Ten Towners and actually going around killing all these different loggers.
Okay.
So you had said that we were surrounded, like, with bones, right?
Well, there is a whole bunch of bones there. And then you
So, like, the wolf pups and all the stuff that you said, it was bones.
No. You
Oh,
also see
alive.
Yeah, you also see sleeping forms
Aww,
of
that's cute.
foxes, hares, goats, owls, wolf pups, and young bears.
Do I have a Cinderella? No, not a Cinderella. A Snow White moment.
What do you mean? Like you're gonna start singing and?
Yeah.
I mean, you could try, I suppose.
What do I do for that?
What do you say? A Snow White what?
A
moment.
A
Snow White moment.
So you're gonna go in a coma?
No. I'm gonna talk to the animals.
That's what Snow White does. So.
He also talks to animals.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to talk to the animals?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, are you gonna say something? Are you gonna sing? Whatever you want to do it, and then I'll tell you whatever.
Well, I can't sing. But what if I just have like a little like a moment where I just like open up my hands, right? Or not my hands, my arms. Like I put them out.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I do like a little shimmy, like a little back and forth motion. And I don't know. Because I don't want to sing.
Okay. I mean, fine.
And maybe like I do a little humming, like.
So why would animals respond to this?
I mean, they may leave.
Yeah. So, all these different animals, they sort of turn over in their sleep. They're going, wow, that's a really annoying noise going on.
Wait, they were sleeping?
Yes, they're sleeping.
They're sleeping. You're just walking.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were sleeping. I thought they were all awake, like looking at us.
Nope, they're all sleeping. Even the White Moose.
Can I take that action back then?
Sure, you can take it back. Okay.
You said
Yeah.
the White Moose?
Yep, the White Moose is in there, and he's also sleeping.
What's Relentless doing at this time?
We'll get back to him in a moment.
Okay.
There's also something else you'll notice in this room. In addition to the animals, this room also contains 3 white marble statues of elves that are identical to the ones that you saw outside. Except the wind has not worn away the detail in their faces, and they don't stand on pillars. All 3 are facing east toward the nearest wall.
That's suspicious.
Does it
That's
make me
weird.
think of anything?
Not particularly.
Okay. Do I recognize the faces?
No.
Okay.
All right.
So I turn to Krillin. Wait, are you going back to Relentless?
Not necessarily. So, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna turn to Krillin and just be like, "What should we do?"
Okay, so I quietly walk over to the.
Okay, you don't respond.
Oh no. No, I don't.
No, you
respond.
don't respond. I hate.
Oh, okay. What did you say again?
I said, "What should we do?"
Oh, okay. So I go. The White Moose is sleeping. I'm gonna go kill it.
You should just tuck it in.
Did you say tuck it in?
Yes.
Yeah. Tuck in the
So
moose.
I'm gonna go over and tuck the moose in.
Yeah. Give him a nice hug, too, while you're doing it.
So, I quietly lay my shield on the ground, and I quietly walk over to the White Moose.
Good. I want you to make a stealth check.
Damn it, that's my worst stat.
Quietly make a stealth check.
So, with disadvantage, I go with the lower of the 2, right?
Yeah.
Good thing
Okay.
they're both nat 20s.
Okay, it's a 9.
Okay. You rolled twice?
Yeah,
What was your first roll?
9,
Oh, okay, fine.
What was your second roll?
12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you put your shield down, right? And just as you try to go over and stealthily get over to the moose, you trip over your shield.
God damn it.
Making a lot of noise. The animals all wake up, including the white moose, and they're all looking at you.
Oh, shit.
And at this point, we'll go back over to Relentless.
Okay.
They should sing them a lullaby or something.
Yeah, or something.
You should keep sleeping. Please don't wake up.
Okay.
I could do my shimmy.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, I'm Steve Erickson, your town-friendly goblin slayer. Now, I've been told that I need to give you a message. You see, my friends and I, we are on an adventure, and you might not know that it actually costs money to adventure. Yes, I was surprised as well. But, the thing is, in order for me to slay goblins, I need you to open up your coffers and donate us, well, as many gold coins as you can possibly afford. We're not asking for much, but, as much as you can do. And for every gold coin that you put on us, we will slay more goblins. In fact, all the money that you put goes towards slaying goblins and the upkeep necessary for slaying goblins. Or anything else you want us to slay. Well, not everything. We're not professional assassins, but you get the idea. And if you want to support us in such a way where you don't give us money, that's fine too. Just tell your friends about our adventures. As much fame and prestige that we can build up as possible, that also helps in our adventures. So please, if you're going to donate to us, the sorcery link or whatever magic that is used to connect the people around the globe, I don't quite understand it myself. I was told that the address you'd go to is anchor.fm/dungeon-tales/support. And then there's something about an Instagram and a Twitter. The address is at Dungeon Tales 4 for both. And there's a Facebook page too. Anyways, I hope that makes sense to at least some of you guys. So, Steve Erickson, Goblin Slayer, signing out. Now with the ads. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. It's actually pretty cool. They got transitions in there for you. They've got, different background musics you can put in. There's a lot to play with. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey, it's me. Who? Oh, Chaz, the Dungeon Master. And I'm here for the mid-roll to thank you for a few things. First of all, thank you all for listening. All the support that we get, everything that we hear from you guys, the fan art, just all of it. We just love hearing all of it, and you don't know how much we actually do love hearing it. So please, if you want to share the love or tell us how you feel or any of that, please get in contact with us on any of our social medias. We got Twitter, Instagram. We got basically everything. There's also just plain old email. DungeonTales4@gmail.com. But you can find everything at our link tree, which is linktr.ee/DungeonTales. Alright, now to go on to thanking those special people who have already helped spread the word on our show. And we got 3 different people here, but for 2 characters. So, this one looks like it's Ethereal Wolf, right? But he spells it differently to be cool or something like that, right? So, Ether3ALX Wolf, but with a 0 instead of an O. And he is responsible for Joshua Rodriguez, who you're about to meet shortly, for real. Then we have OD Parlay Hour and Red X230, who are both responsible for making Von Sonar, the Moon Elf Mummy. So if you'd like to have a character like them, or your own spin, all you got to do is just tell us how you're spreading the word about the show. If you're having a listening party, you're retweeting our tweets, if you're getting the word out, you're sharing our stuff on Facebook, hell, anything. If you tell your mom about it, you tell a neighbor, all you gotta do is tell us, right? Maybe we'll ask for evidence, but most likely you can get away with just telling us that you're spreading the word about the show. Even if you're lying, at least you're thinking about telling the show. But preferably you don't lie and you actually do spread the word. So, anyways, that's how you can get a character made. And we'll bring it to life however you want it to be. We take recommendations. And, and we can take your character and meld the story to fit it in. Just whatever you want. Just let us know. So we're also on YouTube, and we're also selling merchandise, which is all in our link tree. So please just get on out there and just go wild telling people about our show. Oh, also, if you do buy our merchandise, please, if you're up for it, take pictures of it, of you wearing it or using it, and show us. We love to see stuff like that. All right, well, I think that's it for now. So back to the action. Okay, so Relentless, you just sent a Moose Scout out up the stairs, and he goes, and then you were going to do something after that.
Okay. Well, I'll go check out what Moose Scout number 2 got. I haven't decided a name for him yet.
Okay, so as you walk up the stairs, you then see, upon this flat piece of land, that there's a granite sarcophagus that rests in a half circle, defined by 5 crystal pillars. Well, that's what you see at first.
Okay. So I look at the crystal pillars, and I see the sarcophagus, and I assume it's a puzzle.
Okay. So, in looking at the pillars, you notice that in a carving near the top of each pillar, from north to south, you have images that depict a twig, a pine cone, a flame, a feather, and a humanoid hand. Now, I should also mention that there is snow covering the lid of the sarcophagus.
So I take the snow off of the sarcophagus.
All right. In clearing the snow off the lid, it reveals that there's an engraving of a brazier.
All right, so I go and I get a feather from my axe beak.
Okay.
I go and I headbutt a tree so I can get a pine cone and some twigs.
All right, make a strength check.
I think I'd win this one, but All right, so I got a 19.
Yeah, that plenty of twigs fall down on top of you.
And pine cones?
And pine cones, yeah.
Fantastic. All right, and then
the whole tree falls
down. Just about.
Just fucking toppled the whole tree. Birds fly out. I'm a horrible person. Okay. Let's see, what materials do I have? Alright, and this is going to be the hard part. So, I go over to the brazier, I get a torch ready, I get my rope, and I bite down on it, and I take out my left hand with my great axe.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Should I take a constitution? Oh, and after I cut it off, I cauterize it with the torch.
Okay. We're gonna have to make a lot of checks here. Let's take them one by one.
Alright.
So, geez, yeah. So first, I guess I want you to make a strength check for cutting off your arm.
I got
No,
a
his
15.
hand.
It's just my hand.
Okay, your
I'm
hand.
not that stupid. I'm like, you know what? If I cut off my arm, maybe something bigger will come out.
Okay.
Let's do a foot next time.
So just your hand. Fine. Just your hand. Okay. So, what did you get on your check?
I got a 15.
Okay. Yeah. That's enough. Now let's make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, saving throw. Good thing. I got a lot of that. Oh, I got that 20. Fantastic.
Okay. So, even though you have a whole bunch of blood spurting out of your hand, or where your hand used to be, I should say.
My detached hand is bleeding.
And
I'm in shock if it's now coming out of the stump in just my hand.
He cuts his hand off. There's no blood coming out of his arm. Just shooting at him with the hand.
Okay. So, and you throw that into the fire that you've now made, along with the feather, the twig, and the pine cone, right? So, now you also...
Well, I cauterized my arm first before I set everything on fire.
Okay, so you're cauterizing, right?
Yeah.
So, I want you to make a medicine check for me on that one.
That's fair. Let's see. Hopefully that's not intelligence. Oh, thank God, I have proficiency. Okay, so I got an 18.
Okay, so you're cauterizing it with the flame, right?
Yeah, from the torch.
Okay, from the torch, gotcha. So you take your torch and you put it to the stump of where your hand used to be, and you successfully cauterize it, but that also is causing you damage. Alright?
How much?
Well, between the cauterization and
chopping off
your hand. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d10 here.
Oh man. Should you roll a d12 since I used my great axe?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a 1d12 for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get this healed, right?
Well, your hand won't grow back, but yeah. Okay, so you take 6 damage in total.
Okay.
Alright, so now you throw everything in?
Yeah, I throw everything in, and I set on fire.
Okay, so as soon as you set all of that stuff ablaze, you hear the rumbling of a stone lid start to move.
Cool. I walk, because that takes a while. I walk back to where it was.
Okay, so you walk back to where he was, and you see that the lid of the sarcophagus is now open.
I say, "You are freed, my brother!
Alright?
We are here to conquer the mooses!"
So, as soon as you say that, you see a mummy comes out of the sarcophagus. You can see that he is a moon elf, right? And he starts to come up, and he's sitting up, and he's looking around, and he goes, huh. And then he sees you, and he goes, "Oh, hello there. How's it going, Governor?"
Can I remove his voice box?
No, I'm just gonna say no to that one.
I grunt hello then. Hi, you're free, I guess.
I'm free? Oh, that's amazing. But I think technically you are now my master, and I will do anything you tell me to do.
Can you give me my hand back?
Well, where'd you leave it?
Okay, never mind. Great. We're going to go find the white moose.
Find a white moose? Amazing! What's that?
Okay, just follow me.
Oh, by the way, I should introduce myself. My name is Von Sonar. But you can call me Von.
Alright, V. Keep your mouth shut and just follow me.
Mouth shut! And he makes a motion to, like, zip his mouth closed, even though there's no zippers in this fantasy land.
Tell him to throw the key.
And he makes a motion to throw out the key, and then he goes, where are we going, master?
Okay. Shush. Follow me. And we start walking. And I go back to my mooses, my herd, the only people I trust at the moment. And I guess we'll do a perception check to see what's happening around us.
Okay, so you go back down the stairs to your moose herd, right? And it looks pretty much the same before. But when you were up by the sarcophagus, I want to say you also see the, like, behind that specific staircase, you can see that there's an area where the moon dial is. So you can see that from the vision of the sarcophagus.
Great, so we go to the moon dial on the other side.
All right, so you go over to the moon dial, and Vaughn goes, "Ah, yes, the moon dial. This is quite an interesting doodad here. I think I was here when this was created. I don't know, it's been so long."
What's it do?
Oh, it does all sorts of stuff. Oh, man. Well, you see, the main thing is, when you've got it, you know, the moonbeam glaring on the full moon inscription you see over there, well, you can, well, let's see, what was it again? Hold on. It's been like 4,000 years, so just hold on a minute. It's coming to me. Oh.
That's not important.
Oh, yes. Oh, there's a magic mirror somewhere around here. I forget where, but yes, there's a magic mirror, and when the moon shines on that, you can have 7 questions answered. Oh, yes, 7 glorious questions, yes. Oh, man. But then there's a half moon, yes, when it's on the half moon, you know, then you can have certain other doors that will open, yes. Oh, man, it's just so great. This come back to me.
Okay. Well, I don't know what moon's gonna be soon, so I guess I'll look around this area and see what's nearby the sundial.
Okay. So you also see the same tunnel that the other two walked through.
Secret tunnel! Alright, so...
Secret tunnel!
Through the mountains!
Yeah, I forget the next couple lines, but then it goes, Secret tunnel!
Anyways, yeah, I go through the secret tunnel.
Okay.
With my herd and my mummy.
So, you guys all walk in, and it's just at that moment when all of the animals wake up.
Block the door.
Okay.
No one's leaving alive.
There's no door. You came through a tunnel.
Well, I blocked the tunnel with my body.
Alright. So, the moose wakes up. And Vaughn goes, "Headmaster! That's the white moose you were looking for!"
Did you call me headmaster?
No, master!
Oh, okay, I was like, I'm not your teacher.
I said, "Hey, master, not headmaster."
Okay.
Obviously you're not headmaster.
Headmaster!
Not headmaster Hedgewig. Of course not.
Okay, we're okay. Yeah, let's go see that white moose.
So the white moose goes, well. Isn't it more humanoids for me to kill? You 2-legged bastards. Always coming, tearing down our forest, killing our kin. I'm going to make quite a meal of you people.
I'm a pacifist, so I don't do that.
All right, roll initiative.
He didn't believe me. I got a 22.
Okay. The rest of you?
I got an 8.
Okay. Priska?
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 Priska, roll your initiative.
It's 21.
Okay,
Ooh.
cool.
Should I roll for my mummy and my mooses?
Yeah, why don't you roll for it?
Your mummy?
My mummy.
I think this episode would confuse British people.
Alright, so...
He has his mummy.
understood.
Are you my mummy? Anyway, so I got... One moose has got 20.
That was a horrible joke. Alright.
Vaughn got 16. And then the other moose has got like 5s, a 4, and a 1.
Okay. Alright, cool. So, realize I need to roll.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. I believe Priska get the highest?
No, I got a 22.
You got a 22. Okay, Relentless goes first.
Yay! What am I doing?
Well, so you see all of these different animals, right? And when they feel that a fight's going to occur, they all run past you out of the tunnel. And the only one that remains is the white moose.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I can't use my great axe anymore.
Oh yeah, it's a two-handed weapon.
So, I give it to my mummy. Actually, no. I say, hey V, what can you do?
Oh, sir, I could do quite a bit. Oh, man. All the things I could do.
Okay. Let's talk more. Explain.
Oh, well, I got this thing where I can do this quite dreadful glare. Yes, it's quite dreadful. And then I have this other thing where...
It's not our fault you're ugly, so please continue.
You're mean today.
You need to respect your mummy.
Master, I didn't quite get what you... Anyways, the other thing that I could say, I could do is, I've got this rotting fist attack, yes! I'll punch him with my rotting fist, yes I do. It's quite well, if I say myself.
Alright. In that case, I command my mooses and him to all attack, like so they don't do stupid shit on their turn. And then, as my actual action, I'll throw a javelin.
Okay.
With a 22.
Alright.
And 10 points of damage.
Boom. Alright. So your javelin gets thrown straight at the white moose, and it goes right into his shoulder. And he roars. And he goes, "My name is Joshua Rodriguez. You 2 legs have killed my people. Prepare to die!"
Okay.
Alright.
Priska's turn.
It's now Priska's turn.
And how close am I to him?
You guys are about 10 feet away from him.
10 feet.
No, I'm sorry. It's actually more like 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay.
And it's 16 to hit.
Alright.
And that hits, right?
Yep, that hits.
It's 5 damage, and then I'm also going to do my blood curse.
Okay. So, you shoot him with your crossbow, and it goes straight in his other shoulder, and he roars again. And then you say whatever you say, or do whatever you do to... actually, explain this to me, Priska. How does activating your curse go? Do you do like a hand signal, or do you say something? How does it work?
She flicks them off and passes.
No. I say, Bloat you, Kurt. No, that doesn't make sense.
Your blood curses like this. Blood, fuck you.
No.
Alaka, fuck you, man. Wow, okay.
I
like
thought,
a son
honestly,
of a bitch.
right. So I honestly just thought it was more like I was putting like my hand kind of towards them, just because kind of what I feel like I would do.
Okay, and then that activates it. Just doing it that way.
Kind of like you're pushing the air.
Yeah, and then I think like bloat in my mind, but I don't have to say it out loud. Like I can, but it's the same thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. All right. So, and then Priska does that, and she says "bloat" in her head, or out loud, whatever. And then you see the moose starts to bloat, and he goes, "What? What the fuck is happening?" All right. And then it's the next person's turn.
A moose.
A moose.
Yeah.
What about me?
The moose got a 20.
Wait, one of your mooses?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I want you to do, Chris, for all these mooses' turns, is you're going to roll an animal handling check. Because I know you told them to attack, but will it work?
All of them?
Yep. Yeah, we're going to do it individually.
Alright, on each turn?
On each turn.
Okay.
Because I want to make it difficult.
Well, this one was a 13.
Okay. So, this one charges the white moose.
Oh, good.
And we get some moose on moose action.
That sounds... Oh, that's creepy.
Alright, so he goes over and charges the moose. Alright? And boom. Now what I want you to roll for him is first roll to see if his charge hits.
Okay. Just regular D20?
Yeah.
Alright, he got a 19 to hit.
Okay. So he definitely hits. Now roll 2d8 for him.
2d8. 13 damage.
Boom. And this white moose takes 13 damage. Right? And it looks like he's going to be knocked over, but he doesn't. He holds in place, and sort of bucks back.
So they have locked horns?
Yeah, basically.
Sweet.
All right. So then next.
I think it's the mummy next.
All right.
Actually, what
did the mummy get?
You got a 16. What'd you get?
8.
All right. Why is everyone going before me? I only rolled a 8. All right. So then the mummy goes. He goes, all right, master. Look, I got this great fucking thing. I think I'm going to use my dreadful glare. Yeah. So he targets the white moose, and he glares at it dreadfully. Right? And
what's it do?
Basically, it targets the creature, and it's the white moose is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. She's going to do it right now, which he failed.
Did a great job. Good effort. Good try.
And now you can see the fear in the white moose's eyes of the mummy, right? And he's going to be frightened of that mummy until the end of the mummy's next turn. And then he keeps having to make a saving throw each time. But right now...
Is he also paralyzed or anything?
Yeah, he's paralyzed. Not always, but in this case he rolled badly enough that he's paralyzed.
Okay.
Yeah, it says if the target fails the saving throw by 5 or more, it's also paralyzed. So he's paralyzed in fear. Right? Now, Vaughn goes, that's not all I could do. And then he rushes the white moose and punches him with his rotting fist. So roll for that.
Roll for him to hit?
Yep.
What's his strength modifier?
He's got +3. And he also has a +5 to hit.
No, okay, well, I'll just take the +5 to hit then. So he got a 16.
Boom. So and he punches Joshua Rodriguez square in the jaw. And roll 2d6.
2d6, okay. 8.
All right. And roll then 3 more d6.
Okay, so that was 10 in total.
Okay.
Plus the 6.
Cool. So you've got, no, it was an 8 that you rolled before.
Oh, yeah.
So 8 plus 3. So you get 11 bludgeoning damage plus 10 necrotic damage on the moose.
So 11 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic, so 21 damage. How much HP does this moose have?
He's pretty beefy, actually. I mean, he's looking pretty bloody at this point. Alright, now, the moose also had to make a saving throw, constitution saving throw, which he succeeded. Otherwise, he would have been cursed with mummy rot. But in this case, he succeeded.
How many curses can this thing take?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So now I believe it's Krillin's turn.
Yes, that is now Krillin's turn.
Or actually, did the moose go?
Oh, no, you're right. It is the White Moose's turn. However, he is paralyzed still, so he can't do anything.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's Krillin's turn.
It's Krillin's turn.
Okay, so I walk up to the moose and I slash at it with my longsword using both hands.
Okay, awesome.
Cracking
It's
down
like,
both hands.
hey, Relentless, look what I can do!
Hey, look, 2 hands!
Actually, I'm not sure if Grillin or Priska have noticed that Relentless only has one hand now.
Yeah, I don't think they've noticed, but, you know.
Oh shit, I didn't even think of that. That I'm doing 2 hands and he has one.
Yeah.
I was just saying that because I put my shield down before, remember?
Right,
So I
right.
could use 2 hands because it does more damage.
Okay, so roll a hit.
I wasn't even thinking of it. That's hilarious. Hey girl, look. Both hands.
That makes me tempted to chop off his hands. Go, hey, look, no hands. But anyway.
So I got a nat 20 to hit.
Boom.
And wait, it rolled critical. That's cool. Okay, so I do 12 critical damage.
Bam. Alright, so you put a nice long scratch on the front of the moose with your longsword. And he is not looking good.
Oh, okay. So then I guess it's my 4 other mooses' turns.
Yep. So you're going to have to make animal handling checks.
Alright, so nat 20.
Okay. So that moose will do what you said.
Alright, he got a 15 to attack.
Alright, so he charges.
And he said 2d8 for hitting, right?
Yeah.
Alright, he did 7 damage.
Boom.
Alright, then the next moose.
Now, hold on. So now I have to make another saving throw. Okay. So your second moose goes up and charges the white moose. And this moose, I guess in addition with the other moose, then knocks the white moose down. So he's down on his feet. Or not on his feet. He's on his side, I guess.
Yeah, he was already on his feet. He put on his side feet.
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
How many feet does this moose have? They
Enough.
knocked him down onto his secondary feet.
This moose is a monster!
Anyways, so it did 7 damage with that.
Okay.
And then, so then the next moose, I got a 20 on animal handling.
Alright.
And I guess I should roll to see what he did. Alright, he got a 5 to hit, so.
Okay, so he went to charge the moose, but, didn't notice that the other moose had already knocked him down and sort of just charged past him.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got 2 more to do.
Okay.
Alright, this one did 16 on animal handling.
Okay.
Good. He did 15 to hit.
All right. So this one does charge and basically goes right over the top of the white moose, and he does
6 damage.
6 damage.
Alright, and last one. Alright, another 20. Not nat 20, just 20.
Okay.
Then, alright, he does 5 to hit.
All right. So, yep. 5 to hit, you said, right?
Yeah, so
Okay, so he charges and also misses. And he's up there with the other guy. Hey, where'd the white moose go? I don't know, man. He was just here. Of course, you guys don't understand, but that's the conversation that occurred.
Yeah, classic moose conversation.
Your moose sounds like Jerry Seinfeld. It's awesome.
That's what all mooses sound like, don't you know?
Hi, I'm Mary Beeson.
All right.
Anyways.
And then it's back to Relentless, right?
Yeah, it's Relentless's turn now.
Okay.
So I guess I'm going to use another javelin.
All right.
Because I'm still all the way in the back.
Wait, how many javelins do you have,
He's got like 5.
Yeah, I got 4 more left.
Where'd you get all these javelins from?
I picked them up.
Okay.
Ooh, javelin! Ooh, javelin! Ooh, a javelin!
Oh no,
Ooh, a
crap!
javelin!
Yeah, no, I mean, I pick up the ones I use. As long as it didn't break. But anyways, I got 15 to hit.
Boom, that hits.
Bueno.
Roll for damage.
And another 10 damage.
All right, so as you throw that last javelin, it goes straight into the white moose's skull, and then he's dead.
Wow, okay, that's harsh. Oh, actually, Priska never did her curse damage.
Yeah, you can see that he bloated on top of that, and whatever bloating damage that he would have taken,
really made sure.
it really made sure he's dead. He's like, oh man, that's just a bloated white moose damage. Oh. No, you probably don't want to eat that meat because it just looks wrong.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I tell my mummy to go and gut it, and...
Mummy, get the moose for me.
Yes, sir, right away, sir!
Oh, mummy dearest.
And then I go up to Priska and Krillin and go like, so, yeah, how's your day been going?
Oh, it's good.
Do I notice that his hand is missing?
Why don't you both Krill and Priska make a perception check? With advantage, because I think it should be very obvious.
I rolled a 17 the first time.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
Good, yeah.
I wave with my stump.
That's both. Yeah. You definitely both notice that he no longer has... Is it your left hand that's gone?
Yeah, it's my left hand.
Yeah, so his left hand. You definitely both notice he doesn't have his left hand anymore.
Okay, so I say, apparently our day is going better than yours. And I, nod to his hand.
I go, oh yeah, it's just a flesh wound. I'll replace it once we get to town.
It's but a scratch.
Yes, now we shall grab our coconuts and gallop to the next town.
Alright, now, Priska and Krillin, along with your perception checks of noticing that Relentless's hand is gone, you also notice that there are several pathways that lead further in to other areas. There is, I guess, if you guys are still facing the white moose, you see that there is a tunnel behind him. There's also another tunnel that is sort of behind him also, but it's going straight rather than to the right like the other one is. You then see another tunnel that is going more left, and then there seems to be another area a little further on if you continue walking left. What do you guys do?
Okay,
so for the moose thing, do we have
Priska.
to bring any proof?
You don't remember Sylvia saying bringing proof, but you think it might be a good idea to have proof that you killed a white moose.
I'll make myself a jacket out of his skin.
So I turn to Relentless, and I go, Relentless, let me see your great axe.
No. I'm going to equip it to one of my mooses.
You can't use it. Give me your great axe.
I'm giving it to a moose.
Oh my fucking god, Relentless. Just give me a fucking axe.
Why?
So I can cut the white moose's head off.
Oh no, my mummy's already taking care of it.
That's right, Master. I'm right on it.
Did you get it first?
You didn't say that.
That was the first order.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Alright, get it now.
Okay. And he starts getting... Master, I don't think this meat's going to be any good whatsoever.
That's fine. We're just draining it so we can carry the whole carcass.
Okay. Alright, so he's going to take some time doing that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you guys do anything else?
I guess we can go explore the other tunnel that's behind the moose.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's taken any damage besides me, and that's self-inflicted.
That's true.
Okay, so I go
Well,
pick up
I'm
a
at
shield.
6.
You're at 6?
Well, from the wolves.
Oh, yeah. What did you say,
It's
Krillin?
okay.
Okay. So,
What did Krillin say?
I don't know. What did Krillin say?
I said I go get my shield.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Yeah, you got it. You picked that up. You're like, yeah, got it.
And he did not trip this time.
Do I have to roll?
All right.
You tried to pick up your shield, but you tripped and died.
No!
You had a brain aneurysm when you tried to pick your shield up.
That'd be an awful, not one. Like, you have a randomized roll of D100, and then, oh, you died.
That's what happened. Okay, so you guys, well, I guess Relentless walks down this tunnel. And does anybody else join him?
I walk a lonely road.
Can I look at the, that light thing that we got?
Oh, you mean the lantern I have carrying on my hip? That's still lit?
Yeah, you mean that
Oh, it is?
lantern?
It's for the chunk of huevos, right?
Yeah,
Chewingas.
the Chewingas.
Chunk of huevos.
Chunk of huevos.
Exactly. Yeah, it's still lit, and you can see it as Relentless is walking away. It's still a normal flame. It's not green.
Oh, but it's green when we're close to Huevos Ranchos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
Green means go.
Green means go ahead and kill it.
We want him alive.
Okay, go ahead and injure it.
Okay. Not always the answer.
Okay. Are you guys going down this tunnel or not?
I bring my mooses with me.
All right. The mooses are going.
Yeah, that's our team name now.
I
It's
go
the
down
Mooses.
another tunnel.
Okay. Which tunnel are you going to go down?
The one that no one else is going down.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of those.
Which tunnel did you go down? I don't know. We never went down those.
Yeah. So, Relentless is going down the right one. Then there's one that's straight. Then there's one that's left. And then there's just another area that's further left. It's not necessarily a tunnel, but it's still in the same room. You just can't see.
Well, I go down the left tunnel.
Okay, the left tunnel. Alright, cool. And Priska, what does Priska do?
So what tunnel is Relentless going down?
He's going down the right one.
The correct one.
No, just the right one.
But it's correct.
I'll do the straight one since we're all going our own way.
Okay, so I'm going to describe these one at a time then. First, Relentless.
Okay.
Alright, so you go up some stairs and you finally lead to this tunnel, and you see a stone door, right? And engraved on the stone door is a white semicircle, the symbol of a half moon, with its rounded edge facing toward the left.
Say that again.
So there's a stone door there, right? And there's a white.
Like, hey, another hand in the fire, because I only got one more.
No, you see a white semicircle on it, the symbol of the half moon, with its rounded edge facing toward the left.
Fine, okay. I know what that means.
Good. So we're going to swipe over to Krillin next.
Okay.
So you went left, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So you go down a tunnel, and you also see a stone door with a white semicircle, the symbol of a half moon, with its rounded edge facing toward the right.
Okay.
All right. Now, finally, Priska, you go straight. All right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool. So this underground passage narrows before ending at a wall upon which is mounted an oval mirror 7 feet tall and half as wide, encircled by a decorative stone frame.
Ooh, okay. Is it basically it?
That's basically it. That's what you see.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
Well, I go back and I see what other tunnels there are.
Alright, what about the rest of you?
I open the door.
The door does not open. It is locked.
I open the door.
The door is not open. It is locked.
Try open sesame.
Is there a handle?
There is a handle, but you can tell that it is locked by trying to open it, and it doesn't move.
Is there a keyhole in it, or is it like just stuck shut?
It's just stuck shut. There's no keyhole. It almost seems to be magically stuck.
Okay, so I do a front kick.
Okay, you front kick that door, and it remains solidly there.
Yep, that's a door, alright.
I go, oh, that door is stuck shut. It's superior craftsmanship.
That's right.
You could raise a family on that door.
That's a nice door.
Exactly.
Okay, so I retrace my steps through the tunnel and back into the main area where we were.
Okay, and you meet Relentless there. Now, Priska, what about you?
So can you tell me what I see again? It was a mirror with what?
Well, it was basically just a very big mirror. You see the passage that you're going down, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller before it ends at a wall, at which there is an oval mirror, 7 feet tall and half as wide, and it's got a very decorative stone frame on it.
Okay. So I put my finger to the mirror and I see if what do I see?
Well, you basically just see your reflection right here.
Right, but is my finger is it a two-way? Is it glass? Is it a two-way thing, or is it just a full-on mirror?
It looks just like a mirror. It's reflecting your image. When you don't go through the mirror or something like that. It just you definitely feel glass or whatever it's made out of.
I put my hand on the frame, and I see if there's any type of lifting it off or anything like that, or if it's really glued on there.
You can tell that it's glued on there, and that if you really try to take it off, that you maybe could. But the mirror itself also feels kind of fragile.
Okay, I say, mirror, mirror on the wall. Does it do anything?
No. Finish the spell.
No,
because I wasn't sure if it was gonna start. It usually starts swirling when you're saying mirror, mirror.
You have first-hand experience with magic mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been around a lot of them. All right.
Mirror on the wall. eat a piece of porcupine.
Is it who's the fairest of them all, or who's
Who's
the
the
prettiest of them all?
fairest?
Who's the fairest of them all? That's how it goes.
Same thing.
All right. So why don't you make a perception check, Priska?
Perception. It's an 11.
Okay. Well, yeah. You are like looking in this mural for a while, and you take a look at the stone frame, and after several minutes pass, you realize that there's a certain pattern on the frame, and it's got circles, just going across the entire frame. And you thought that was just decorative at first, but then it just sort of seems to appear that it's like a symbol for something, like it's telling you something.
Okay. I think to my god, and I ask, is this worth it?
Who's your god?
Does my god respond?
So, in the place of the voice of your god, you see Vaughn shows up right behind you. He goes, "Oh yeah, this is the magic mirror. Man, you get this thing activated and it'll answer."
Vaughn?
Yep, Vaughn the mummy.
The money.
But
Yeah,
he's also the gangsta money, man.
On the money.
That's his rapper name.
And Vaughn goes, "Man, yeah, this is the magic mirror. I'll answer 7 questions for you. Oh shit, you gotta get this shit activated though, man."
Okay.
Why was Vaughn British before, but now he's like a gangster?
Because he
Now he's like a
transformed.
super excited
He
person.
transformed into Vaughn the mummy, the money.
Vaughn Money the Mummy.
That's right. He lost his accent for a moment. "Hey, it's been 4,000 years. Give me a break."
Now he's Italian.
That was a different accent.
It's been 4,000 years. Give me a break.
Vaughn does not have a set vocal pattern.
He does not at all.
He's trying to figure out what's the hippest way to talk since it's been 4,000 years.
You see, Vaughn is actually trying to establish, how he sounded since he hasn't talked for 4,000 years.
Okay. So then I kind of want to get Krillin and Relentless's help to see if we can quickly figure this out.
All right. So you head back down to the chamber, and you guys all meet by the White Moose's corpse, which Vaughn has now gutted quite nicely and has the head all ready to go.
Bueno. I take off my
So-
old moose and I put on the new moose.
Okay, you do that.
And then I want to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I say to Krillin and Relentless, guys, I found like a magic mirror. We should go check it out and see if it can like give us clues to what to do.
Well, if you look at the sundial from what Vaughn was telling me, you need moon magic or moonbeams or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, there was nothing about a moon on there. It was like circles.
Oh, that's an indication for a full moon. Yep, you gotta have a full moon for that one.
Oh.
When is the next full moon, by the way?
I have no clue. When is it, Ron?
Well, I'm the one that just woke up after 4,000 years of rest. How do you expect me to know?
Well, what was it the last time?
You had more time to think about it.
You must have done the math by now.
All right. Let me go
You're
outside
moving
for a minute.
You're moon out, for Christ's sake.
So he goes outside and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna. Let's see.
That's not magic.
What phase of the moon will it be?" And that's where we're gonna end this week's episode on Dungeon Tales.
I like my new moose costume.